to my channel, Ask More About. It's really great to have you here and I'm glad that you could stop by. So today we're going to be asking more about how to raise a child multilingually. And in this episode, I will be sharing the 3 key success factors to be able to raise your child multilingually. Now, at the end of the episode, I will highlight the most important factor, so please stick around with us. And if you've not subscribed to the channel, then hit that subscribe button and do share your questions, your comments and your thoughts with me in the comments below. So let's get started. Over the last 12 years, I've been in and out of classrooms, of conference rooms and publication houses. And I've been successfully teaching and taught English to individuals from all walks of life. And I did specialise as a language examiner. I examined hundreds of students, both for the University of Cambridge and for IELTS. Now, in addition to this, I taught myself 3 languages, 2 of which I do speak fluently, and I have raised my own daughter to speak 3 different languages fluently by the age of 4. So the 3 key factors that I will share with you today are rooted in my own experience and formal research and training. So let's start with the why first then. Why should you raise a child multilingually? Now, if we look at various areas of research, we see that there are multiple benefits to raising a child multilingually. And they are based on the research provided, and we can actually categorise them into 5 main benefits when we look at that research. So number 1 is better academic performance. Multilingualism is linked to improved academic results, including superior reading and writing skills, and overall better analytical, social and academic skills compared to monolingual peers. Number 2, if we look at enhanced cognitive skills, so multilingual children tend to develop superior cognitive skills such as cognitive flexibility, attention, control, problem solving, and also strong memory skills. 3 is improved communication and social bonds. So multilingualism really does enhance communication and emotional bonds within the family, as well as social communication and social communication skills, making children better at interpreting meaning and developing effective social communication skills. Number 4 is cultural identity and belonging. So speaking multiple languages really helps children feel more connected. They feel more connected to their heritage and culture, which does foster a strong sense of cultural identity and belonging. Now 5 is career opportunities and multicultural appreciation. So multilingualism, it does open diverse doors, career opportunities later in life, and it fosters a better appreciation of different languages and cultures within the wider community. So it is essential to remember though that the impact of these benefits can vary from one individual to another, and some parents may prioritise certain benefits over others, especially based on their specific goals and values. Now the how, this is the most important part. So raising a child to be multilingual involves a complex cognitive and linguistic process. Now here are the key 3 considerations from a cognitive and scientific perspective. Now, key factor 1 is definitely language separation in key language models. It's imperative. So language separation translates as simply separating the languages. This can be through a language model associated with an individual. For example, each parent or caregiver speaks one language and consistently uses this language without switching to another. Now, having a solid and distinguishably separated language model through association with, as we mentioned, an individual ensures that the child has a strong and solid language model to copy and learn from. If, for example, a same native language couple decides to teach their child, let's say German, because one of the parents and individuals speaks excellent German, the imperative fundament will always be the separation and association. So switching constantly between the foreign and native language, providing broken language models, will only be mirrored by the child. If you say half a sentence in German and then half a sentence in English, and never model certain structures or words in the targeted language, the child will also lack that particular structure and the vocabulary, as well as learning to code switch when they face linguistical challenges in one of the languages that they are being taught. Now, in my own situation, we have a mixture of English, Swiss German, High German, and Turkish. My husband has only ever spoken Turkish with my daughter since she was born, and I have only ever spoken English. So we sent her to a Swiss German creche so that she can, at the same time, at the age of 9 months, embody and get a solid Swiss German language model. Now, with the separation and strong language modelling, she only speaks English with me, Turkish with her father, and Swiss German in school. Now, it's like any progress. Don't opt for the easy option out, because it will only lead to fragmented language development and confusion for the child. Now, key factor 2 is consistent input and contextual use. Now, this second factor, it really is about regularity and contextualization. Regular and consistent exposure to each of the languages being taught. Now, this is crucial. Children, they need ample opportunities to hear and use all languages in a variety of different contexts. Now, using each language in appropriate context will help the child then understand when and where to use each language. And this fosters flexibility and adaptability. And exposure will also depend on external factors like the language you perhaps communicate to others in as a family, or the individual setup that you have in your own environment. For example, if you have 70% input of one language daily and only 15% of each of the others, pay conscious attention to how to balance that more in the division of immersion over long periods of time that can be measured accurately and work as contributing data points of measurement. So key factor 3 is patience and delayed mastery. So children exposed to multiple languages, may appear to lag behind in language, and patience is key as slower development may initially happen. Now, this is often referred to as the silent period or lag time and is normal. It's important to be patient and allow the child to progress naturally, because each child, as we know, will develop differently and at different speeds, especially with the proportional contribution mentioned in point 2. So don't give up. You'll certainly see the fruits of your labour, and for the first 1 years, they might not speak, and you will recognise in time the beauty of the gift that you've passed on to your child and the language you have helped them internalise. Now, there are many other benefits, but from experience and research, all 3 of these factors are an essential outline for success and empowerment. And as promised, in my own experience and training, the most important of the 3 is key factor 1. Strong language models and strict language separation. In summary, raising a child multilingually, trilingually requires a balanced approach that does consider their cognitive development, individual needs, and the unique challenges and benefits of multilingualism. Consistency, patience, and a supportive environment, they're all key factors in fostering successful language acquisition. Now, if you have any questions for me today, then pop them in the comments. Subscribe now to ask more about, and check out our other videos. Thank you a lot for watching, and have a great day wherever you are, because you deserve it.